And tonight on 2K Sports, only one team will advance out of the West for the right to compete in the NBA Finals. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Oklahoma City, they've been extended to the brink, but the finals remain just one win away. As a player, how hard is it to keep your focus in an atmosphere like this?
Well, BA, you feel the energy from your fans, for sure. But you've worked so hard all season to get to this point. Almost nothing can distract you from your goal.
Castle finds Fox. Shot clock at 5. The shot off that time. Ooh, solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Good work defensively by Castle. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Fires from 14. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Back to Wembanyama. From the arc. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Dort against Castle. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That's good from Fox on the assist from Wembanyama.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren, and Joe subbed in for Dort. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Fox gets some space and buries the jumper. Fox has got 5 now.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Wallace outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Champagny. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Johnson with a bucket.
You're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Here's the pick. And the layup is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fox feeling it out a bit. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shoot 2.
First free throw's good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And both free throws good for Fox. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is
They
under
need to be
review.
certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Spurs lead by 3. Inside. Here's Barnes, and he buries his first look. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's Harper. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. On offense, here are the Spurs.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Joe, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Olenek's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Puts it up from 17. SGA can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 7. Vassell passes to Barnes. They double him with Holmgren. Back to Barnes. Castle outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Thunder have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's SGA. Shot blocked.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And the second free throw is good. Thunder trail by 8. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Vassell outside. Fox up top. SGA covering. SGA with a steal. And here's the fast break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Devin Vassell.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie comes in for Barnes, and Castle subbed in for Harper. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
46 seconds left in the first half. And it's Fox missing. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Williams looking around. Dort outside from behind the arc. The shot won't fall. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama finds Fox. To shoot. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forcing turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, a pivotal, deciding game. All the marbles. Kenny, you ever won all the marbles?
I was more of a jacks guy myself, and I played a little basketball too.
Well, I like a marble steak. And you know what else I like, Ernie?
What?
Game 7.
Way to bring it back on topic, big fella. Gotta love it. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Wembanyama over Hartenstein. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Back to SGA. It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Champagny. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Dort outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Stephon Castle.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Dort. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And Dort hits them both.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Champagny finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Dort outside. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Wembanyama with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Castle.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from mid-range.
From downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 4. It's Dort on the wing. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches a three. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from three.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to SGA. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, SGA right back at him.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Box the pass to Wembanyama. 23 seconds left in the third. It's good. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And we've reached the end of the third. San Antonio on top, up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Steps back. Fox outside. To the inside. Here's Cornette, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Thunder trail by 6. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Joe. Pass to Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper.
Well, big man that makes those free throws. Bravo.
Champagnie shot is off.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Williams misses.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Now Fox. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And he stays with it. Stolen by Castle. Outside Wembanyama. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
SGA against Fox. SGA. Fox there for the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Vassell.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from coach.
Thank you for that, Allie. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So he makes both from the line. For Oklahoma City, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Castle. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fox can't hit it.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
SGA fires. Tipped away. Yes, sir!
It's very long, and SGA is so effective around the hoop because of that length.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Castle. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And there aren't many feelings like this.
Take a look at Oklahoma City. They've got the advantage here in Game 7, playing in front of their fans on their home court.
Yeah, no excuses. They have a chance to punch their ticket to the finals here at home. What more motivation do you need?
Fox, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Holmgren the screen. Pass to Dort. No good on the three. Here's San Antonio now. They easily took Thursday's game.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly. That is a textbook blockout to secure the rebound.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Castle against Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Vassell in the corner. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Here's Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4. Holmgren in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Spurs have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Start for them. Castle on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here. Back to SGA. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to go with the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Still tied up as both these teams look for a breakthrough. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A fader. The rebound by Champagnie. And San Antonio has possession. Looking for the first basket of the game. Pass to Wembanyama. It's that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the second. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw. That is inexcusable.
Here's Castle. Covered by Joe. Inside. There's Cornette. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Holmgren with it. Over Barnes. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
It's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And it's Mitchell missing. San Antonio trailing here. And Barnes gets double-teamed. The three from Johnson connects from three-point range. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Mitchell against Harper. High, arcing shot. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Jazz to Castle. Launches it, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hands.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Then for the Spurs, Olynyk, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. On the wing, Williams, covered by Vassell. Wallace with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Olynyk with the steal. Down low. SGA with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for three. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Chet Holmgren. Then for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Here's Barnes. Still yet to score. Outside, Fox. Vassell against Dort. Wembanyama, right side. It's good.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Hartenstein. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the paint. And Wallace slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Barnes. The Thunder making the shot. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wembanyama has got 7 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagne's checked in. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. Wembanyama with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
SGA feeling it out a bit, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their season hanging in the balance. They've competed. It's still a long shot, but they might just pull this off.
and looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. A pivotal, deciding game. All the marbles. Kenny, you ever won all the marbles?
I was more of a jacks guy myself, and I played a little basketball too.
Well, I like a marbled steak. And you know what else I like, Ernie?
What?
Game 7.
Way to bring it back on topic, big fella. Gotta love it. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Champagny. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Champagny's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein in the high post. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Castle against Dort. 4 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Hartenstein with the screen on Fox. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Castle. Vassell against Williams. Outside, Fox. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Will not go. This is off the front eye. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. It's good from long range. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Wembanyama looking it over. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Wembanyama high post. He's against Hartenstein. It's deflected. Tries to keep it alive. Spurs leading by 3. In a deep 3 from Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. Well, look, that's the matchup he wants there. Using his height to shoot that 3 right over the top.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. pass to Fox. A floater. 2 points. That one goes. And the Spurs lead by 2. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder leading by just 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Cornet passes to Barnes. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Wallace against Vassell. Wallace misses. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Cornet finds Vassell. And here is Harper. Pass to Cornet. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. Not going to go. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Williams comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And SGA's subbed in for Mitchell. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Wembanyama fires. The 3 is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Gilgeous Alexander. Count it. Nice touch.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Floats one up. Here is Wembanyama. Outside Holmgren. Now SGA. Court outside. Now Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And he gets off the break with the jam.
And you know Vassell at the defensive end, always a threat to pick your pocket.
Gilgeous Alexander against Fox.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here is Wembanyama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox with the steal. Driving to the basket. He nails the jump shot.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
SGA. Not that time. It won't go. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Fox. So they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, here in Fox, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Holmgren. Now Williams. Fox with the steal. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain.
Don't back down, Legs.
You're going to see a lot of contact under the glass tonight. 2 of the best rebounding teams in the league. There's no doubt this is going to be physical from the get-go.
Watch out for stray elbows. Now here's Vassell. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Dort against Castle. The kick out to Williams. Off target from 3-point range. Williams against Vassell. Fox outside. On the wing, Vassell. Wembanyama. Screen on Dort. Takes a step back. Here's Castle. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Dort. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Uses the glass on the layup. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Fox with a screen on Williams. Here's Vassell. Another shot. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Good on the 13-footer.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Fox. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Barnes. The 3 from Holmgren. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Barnes passes to Fox. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Shot from the high post. Rebounded by Castle. And for San Antonio, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Fox. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. And the bucket is good.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
SGA against Fox. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's the screen by Johnson. Now here's Castle. Defense is right there. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Pass to Williams. Defense from Cornette. Here's San Antonio now. Barnes passes to Harper. Here's Cornette. Down low. Castle finds Barnes. Back to Castle. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. On the wing, Wallace. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Holmgren. Puts up a deep 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Pass to Holmgren. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Wiggins. A minute 29 left in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Count that bucket. Holmgren's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Joe. Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. minute 6 left in the first half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mitchell. Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Olynyk with a screen on Dort. Vassell against Dort. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Dort. The 3 ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Harper passes to Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's SGA. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top, up 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Game 7 couldn't get any more exciting, and true to form, it's a tight battle for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards could swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, a pivotal, deciding game. All the marbles. Kenny, you ever won all the marbles?
I was more of a jacks guy myself, and I played a little basketball too.
Well, I like a marbled steak. And you know what else I like, Ernie?
What?
Game 7.
Way to bring it back on topic, big fella. Gotta love it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Oh, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
Dort finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Kessel. Here's the floater. Good defense there from SGA.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for...
Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Thunder trail by 3. Now SGA. 6 points for him. Pass to Dort to the paint. Now here's SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Now Hartenstein. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Fox surveying the D. Castle left side. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
First personal foul. First team foul.
line. We're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dort, a screen on Vassell. And Williams punches it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs lead by 3. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Castle finds Fox. Williams against Castle. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren with it. He's got 6. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wallace. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. He launches a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And here's Fox. Down low. Vassell outside. Cornette sets a screen from deep. Harper. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. Williams with the screen. Pass to Wallace. Right side, Williams. No good on the 3. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up to the Spurs. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Vassell, a screen on Holmgren. Fox against Holmgren. Here's Barnes. Beyond the arc, and he nails it.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wallace. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle's subbed in for Harper. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position because once he does, he makes you pay.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Stolen by Castle. Fox. SGA pulls it down. Under trail by 6. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Vassell. Now Fox. Away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
16 feet out, and he racks up 2.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
SGA against Fox from downtown. Another chance, and he lays it in.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Outside Holmgren. Fox against SGA. Releases. Wembanyama rips down the board. San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line to the Spurs. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Offensively, RJ, both teams are fantastic. We expect this game, don't we, to be very high scoring.
Oh, yeah, it may come down to just who makes the most plays at the end of the game. This could be a game that comes down to 1 or 2 plays will determine the outcome.
Now, here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. SGA against Castle. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Castle misses. Now Williams. Pass to Dort. Outside, SGA. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Spurs. And a wide-open look for SGA. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now, here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Goes up on the block, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now here's Barnes to the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Softly drops in the floater.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
SGA against Fox. There's the three. Nice shot by Wallace.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Spurs trail by 9. Harper the pass to Fox. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. A shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now, here's Fox. Hasn't made one yet. They set the pick. Here's Barnes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Now, here's Harper. Here's Cornette. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 6. Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Wallace gets to Wiggins. And here's Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren wide open. Hands it from downtown. Holmgren's got 5.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Mitchell passes to Holmgren. At the teardrop, rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Harper. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Pass to SGA. Clock at 4. Pulls up. And he drops that one in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Wembanyama, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Wembanyama with it. SGA defending. Fox, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Williams against Castle. Wallace with a screen for SGA. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Spurs trail by 8. On the wing, Fox. Covered by Wiggins. Fox, the bounce pass. Wiggins with some nice deep. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thunder lead by 8. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, it all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
San Antonio with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Castle. Down low. Here's Champagnie. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Hartenstein. Nothing on the board. Takes the 3. Dort misses. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The 3. SGA, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dort against Castle. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 6. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Hartenstein against Fox. That one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 8. SGA against Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
For Oklahoma City, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Both free throws good from SGA.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Johnson. Plays it up and makes it in. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harper with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Strong finish by Johnson. He's not a small wing. He's a solid 2-point.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Here's Wallace. Launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Thunder leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Wallace.